Hey everybody, welcome back to another video here on Nicole Off Grid. Hi. Come here. I guess Ginseng wanted to come and say hi. You say hi to all the people? So in this video, I'm going to talk about my skincare routine while pregnant, but honestly, I do this skincare routine even before I was pregnant. I've always loved taking care of my skin, and when I was younger, I probably didn't use the most eco-friendly or the most healthiest lotions. I did the Victoria's Secret scented stuff and with high perfume and it smelled really good, but I probably couldn't pronounce half the ingredients. So the last 5 years, I've been more conscious of what's in my stuff, and I use stuff that has very little ingredients or even just one ingredient. And I'm also a really big advocate of natural oils and not taking a shower every day, not putting on lotion every day, like letting your natural oils come out and do their thing. It's really good to not be washing your body all the time and washing those natural oils off. I feel like it's really important to go a couple of days without taking a shower and letting your body breathe. So a couple of things that I do to help my skin, and I'm hoping that will also help with lessening my stretch marks for when I get bigger. I've never been pregnant before. I've never had a big belly, so I'm hoping these are things that I've learned from other mamas that haven't gotten stretch marks. But even if I do get a couple of stretch marks, they'll be beautiful to me. But I'm hoping this will help. The number one thing I think for healthy skin is water. Drinking lots of water throughout the day is just really good for your skin. Your body's, 85% water. I'm probably butchering that number. I think drinking water is just really important for healthy skin. So if you're drinking a lot of liquids that have dyes in them or a lot of sugar, like soda pop and stuff like that, that's not good for your skin. It's going to show up on your skin. So I just think that really good water is the way to go for the number one thing to make your skin glow. Water would be my number one. I do drink a lot of water. I drink, even before I was pregnant, I would always drink water, and now I'm drinking even more water because I'm pregnant. The other thing I do regularly is I dry brush my skin. I'll dry brush my skin before I get in the shower or sometimes in the morning. I don't do this if I take a shower and I'm like, oh, I forgot to dry brush, it's okay. I really try to remember, I take probably 2 to 3 showers a week, depending on the projects around here and what I'm doing and how bad I smell. So I will try to remember to dry brush before I get in the shower. I dry brush my whole body. I love dry brushing my shoulders, my arms, my breast. I like to get the circulation. I like to lift them up and all that stuff, and get my thighs and my back and my butt and my legs. I just love the feeling of the dry brush. And my dry brush has a really long handle, so that I'm able to kind of give myself a back scratch, which is really nice. So, and then I also have a mini dry brush with softer bristles for my face, so I'll do that as well. Again, I try to do it as much as I remember, so every time I take a shower I'll try to dry brush. And then if I don't do it that shower, maybe that next day in the morning, I'll just dry brush my skin before I start the day. And now I'm really focusing too on my belly area, dry brushing my belly and stuff. And so dry brushing helps with circulation and also helps knock off dead skin and kind of just like polishes your skin, and it just feels really good. So after I dry brush, if I do it before I take a shower, so I'll do the dry brush, then I take a shower. And I also think the soap that you use is really important when you take a shower. I use handmade soaps, so I know what the ingredients are. They're just a couple of ingredients, or I'll use Dr. Bronner's, or sometimes I'll just use water if I feel like I didn't really sweat a whole lot and I don't need to use soap. So I think the soap that you use is also really important for having healthy skin. Like if you're putting a soap that you can't even read half the ingredients, read the ingredients of the soap that you're using. Is it listing a lot of ingredients that you can't pronounce? Then I'm sure it's not very good for your skin. If you're eating healthy and eating things that are really good for your body, you know, it's just the same with your skin. It's a large organism. It's going to absorb that into your bloodstream and all that. So soap's really important. After I get out of the shower, I dry off, of course, and I'll use either one of two things on my body. If I'm feeling like putting on an oil, I'll either do like jojoba oil or almond oil. Sometimes I'll do grapeseed oil. I've used apricot oil. So it's kind of whatever I'm feeling that day, of like, what do I want to smell like, or just whatever is kind of calling to me of like, oh, an almond oil sounds really good for my body today. Then I'll do that. And then if I don't want to do an oil, then I'll do shea butter, just 100% raw shea butter. But with the shea butter, it is a lot thicker and a lot more oily. So I only do shea butter if I know that I'm going to be like chilling for the rest of the day or going to bed, because it does leave like an oily, you know, film for a while. It takes a while for it to soak into the skin. So just keep that in mind if you're going to lather your whole body in shea butter. But I've been using shea butter a lot for my belly. I hear a lot of mamas when they're pregnant, they use shea butter, and it really helps a lot with stretch marks. So I've been doing a lot more shea butter on my stomach. Speaking of my stomach, I'll give you guys a little bump update, which is growing very slowly. You can kind of see it happening. So baby's growing. Today I am 15 weeks and like 5 days, something like that, or 15 weeks and 4 days. So anyway, so I either do an oil or I'll do the shea butter. If I find a really good lotion, then I might put a lotion on, but honestly, I pretty much just do oil or the shea butter. And then for my face, I kind of do a little bit different steps with my face. When I get out of the shower, I'll spray on a toner that I've recently found that I really like a lot. So I'll spray the toner on my face and then I'll let it dry. And then once I feel like it's done drying, then I'll put the lotion on. Again, I'll either put an oil on, and with my face, you know, I don't want it to feel too oily. So I have a grape oil because it's really light. So it doesn't make my face feel too oily throughout the day. It absorbs pretty fast. It's a really light oil. And then, if I do take a shower before bed, then I'll do the shea butter, because that is a lot more oil in it. You know, I don't want to feel all oily throughout the whole day. So if I'm going before I go to bed, sometimes I'll put on the shea butter, especially like, you know, underneath my eyes and around, you know, the little crow's feet, and then I'll kind of move to my nose and stuff like that. So I do that with my face. Another thing that I do maybe like every other day, if I remember to do it, which I really have been remembering to do it a lot more lately, because I really like the way it makes my face feel and how it moves my sinuses and stuff around, is the gua sha, which I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing that right. You know, I'm sure some of you guys have seen this. Mine is a rose quartz stone, shaped to kind of grip into your hand to like kind of give you a face massage. And I really like this a lot. Especially now that I'm pregnant, I've noticed that my sinuses get more plugged than normal, and I just feel like it's harder for it to drain. I'm just like, you know, creating a lot more saliva and runny nose and stuff because hormones and whatnot. So I find this helps a lot with moving, you know, kind of releasing my nose and my sinuses and stuff, and then helping it drain. I'm going to show on here the pattern that I follow that I like using. I'm not sure if there's other patterns or not. When I bought the stone, that's the pattern that it came with, and I like it. So I don't know too much about it. Just really like using it to release the pressure in my nose and help drainage. And then it also, I feel like it's stretching your skin and helping things move. It's just really nice. I like it a lot. So I'll do that to my face. And how I do that is I'll put oil in the palm of my hand. I'll warm the oil up, and then I'll take the stone, and then I put the oil all over the stone, and I set good intentions of healing my skin and giving me a great day or something like that, or whatever I'm feeling at the time and whatever I'm thinking. I'll kind of relay that to my stone, and then I'll do the whole face ritual. And then and then before I do it on my face, I'll put oil on my face so it glides better. So then I'll put the grapeseed oil all over my face, or the shea butter, kind of depending on what time of day it is and stuff like that. So those are the lotions and stuff. It's honestly not a whole lot. It just oils, the shea butter, and then I use the toner for my face. And then the rest I just let my body do its thing. Another huge thing for having healthy skin is what you put in your body. What you eat, the foods you eat. If you're going to eat a bunch of junk food and processed food, it's going to show up on your face, it's going to show up on your skin. It's trying to pump all those toxins out. So if you change your diet, include more salads and fresh foods and garden fresh foods, smoothies, I promise you it will make a huge difference and in your appearance of your face and your skin. And it's just a bonus. It'll also make you feel better. You'll probably have more energy and you'll lose weight, or you'll just all around feel better. What you eat definitely parlays into your everyday activities in your life. Another thing is exercise. I feel like moving your body and sweating helps release toxins, helps clean your face. It's bringing out those natural oils. It's, detoxifying your body and cleaning out your liver, which is huge, I think, for your skin as well. So exercising and then stretching, doing yoga. I feel, sorry, these mosquitoes just won't leave my face alone. I feel like stretching is really good for your skin too. And Jake and I, we do face exercises. I'm not going to show you on here because it looks ridiculous. A lot of people work out their muscles and their arms and their legs and their core, but they don't think about your face has muscles as well. I'm sure if you just search on YouTube, face exercises or stretching your muscles in your face, I'm sure you can find some videos on it. That's pretty much my skin routine. And what I recommend, changing, if you're wanting to have better looking skin, or if you're battling with acne. I'm not a dermatologist, I don't know, but those are things that help me. I've never, when I was, obviously in high school, going through puberty, I had a little bit of acne, on my forehead, and then also during my time of the month, I would have a couple of pimples here and there. But the other thing that I did forget to mention that I love doing is coffee scrubs or sugar scrubs. If you guys have followed the Jake and Nicole show, I've actually done a couple of coffee scrubs, and I think on this channel too I did a coffee scrub. I love doing coffee scrubs and sugar scrubs, but I do more coffee scrubs than I do sugar scrubs. And there's tons of recipes out there for doing that. I do that in the shower. With the coffee, I just take, I accumulate leftover coffee grounds for when we have coffee in the morning. So one morning I'll just take it and then I'll be like, oh, I need a little bit more. So I'll wait till tomorrow morning and I'll just take the leftover coffee grounds that we've used, and I just add a little bit of water. Sometimes I'll do essential oils. Maybe I'll add in some honey. It kind of just depends on the mood that I'm in and how invested I want to be. It knocks away dead skin. It just polishes your skin. It helps with blood circulation, helps get rid of cellulite. And same goes for the sugar scrub as well. And you can find tons of recipes on making your own homemade sugar scrub or a homemade coffee scrub. You just do it just with regular coffee. If you want to add some stuff in there, you can. I love doing that. I love the way that my skin feels afterwards. I'm just like, oh my God, it feels so good. It's a really amazing feeling, and I highly recommend doing it. If you're going to do the coffee scrub, it does make a pretty big mess in your shower, so just kind of keep that in mind. But if you like the smell of coffee, it makes everything smell really good like coffee, and your skin smells like coffee all day. So yeah, so those are the things that I do for my skin routine. If you guys want to add anything into the comments that you guys do that you guys swear by, that is really awesome. You know, other people can go in there and read them and share their inputs and all that. Or if there's any mamas out there that swear by a certain product or something that they used for their belly, I would love to read that and incorporate that to help with stretch marks. If you have any questions, you know, go down to the comments and ask, and I'll, you know, make sure to go in there and answer your questions. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe if you're new, and say we'll see you guys next time. And we'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.